Okay. You know, why am I doing that? I should have the external view of my station. Alright. So I built this up. I guess, yeah, no, I didn't do that. Didn't end with it, so. Actually, it's far quicker than it normally is. But, just the 3 types of storage and then a micro lattice. So I screwed up on my plans for my gas refinery. I'm gonna have to rename that. I made the very noob mistake, something I should have known better, but I forgot, is that there are no transports that can deliver gas. So I was planning on having kind of like, have them just kind of farm gas out of here, fill this with gas, and then have it sold. I mean, I could technically get another miner that can hold gas and have him work as a trader, but at that point, why bother? Why not just have him? So I said, screw it. And I should have known this because I think I've done this before. But it's been a while, and not to mention you play a lot of different games that are kind of similar, and you forget. So that kind of puts a cap in my little gas empire idea. So we're just gonna go normal everyday, kind of boring vanilla game. I guess I just no theme to it. I mean, I guess I could do the mining thing again, but oh, I need to change this to. I need to add the substrates to this. So that's what I will add to it. So we're gonna have to rebrand everything. Parts refinery, even though it's not really, we're just gonna call it a parts refinery for now. Or not. Parts refinery. Enter. There we go. And then I need to think of a different name for my. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you want to go from like a, excuse me, a role play perspective, started out as a little gas mining operation company and then got a station and moved on to parts. So the company, excuse me, the company evolved. How's that? There we go. I may have to change. I may have to find a new logo now too. So I need to get a large dock, which actually I think I can afford right now. Let's find out.
It's good to see you, friend.
I'm not your friend, pal. Dock, which yeah, I can. Do I want to get? No, it's actually. Wait a minute. That's about this. That's the same, but I think I don't have room for anything but the one right now. However, I think I will get that, and I'll get that. There we go.
Good luck out there.
I know I should be stealing the blueprints, but I find trying to get the EMPs and going through it kind of boring. Maybe not boring, just not as more tedious than anything. Unless there's one specific one that I really want, but I build. Okay. Storage module, dock module. So there's the one dock. Can't. I was hoping I'd be able to do it straight out the side, but I can't. So I'm going to have to do it this way. Or maybe I can. Oh, no, we can't do it that way either. Could have got some parts and crosses. But I can do it like that, so if I turn it that way. No, I guess it's still too low. What about, there we go. Oh, no, that's not quite what I wanted. But that might be, well, no, because I got, so I got one more piece that I'll be getting, and I should have bought that instead of these two. That's what I was forgetting. But I got one more piece. I could just take this off and add this luxury one, but if I had a bottom part, this would make it easier. In fact, yes, discard changes. Let's see.
It's good to see you, friend.
They shouldn't be too expensive. They should be pretty cheap. Cross, is that what I want? You know, it's cheap. We'll get that. And we'll get that and that. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Good luck out there.
Okay, so let's try this again. Blind build. Okay. What do these parts look like? That's perfect. That's the part I wanted. And it's too low because I can put it up here. Now I know there's a way to make it bigger. There has to be. Like the area. You'll have to look that up. Okay. So I'll be able to whiten these more. I think I'll eventually get rid of that one. But I think I want to get this dock up first. Could go sideways like that. Ideally it'd be like up here somewhere. Oh yeah. Now can this go? Oh, that's right. I can't go this way because, oh, I can. That might be my solution. At least for that dock. Okay, so I got that down. So now if I want to get the luxury dock down, means I need to get rid of that. And then I can put it just like right on top here. Because the only thing that's blocking it is right there. So let's, what happens if let's just make sure before I start deleting things. Yeah. Remove module. Although I think I want it this way. Come on. There we go. Resources needed, manage. Yeah, so I think that'll work. Can't put that over there, that's too long. This is kind of, well, that won't, that'll be, because I can still put, maybe. No, I can't. That'll be too much. But, I mean, I might be able to put something down there, but I don't, maybe if I got a small version, I could put it under the, oh, I can't put anything underneath there anyways, never mind. Oh well, I can still stack these out this way. It's not letting me do that. I guess I have to use the cross here. That fits there. And then I'd be able to put them on the sides. Same thing over there and put them on the sides. Alright, we're going to go with it. Because I get, has everything I need except for the last substrate building. Instead of just the micro lattice. Lattice? Lattice. Micro lattice? Micro lattice? Micro. Alright. Nope. I don't really need weapons back here. If this gets to the point where I need weapons on this, then I'm in trouble. Because we're in really good turn space. Instrument out. Confirm module change. Alright. Accept estimates. Assign or hire a builder. Let's see if I can find. Oh. Come here. Alright. Close menu. Spending all my money. Quite literally spending all my money. Well, okay, maybe not quite literally, but almost literally. I mean, in game currency, having 18,000 is like having $1 in your pocket, pretty much. So yeah, I pretty much spent all my money. However, my net worth keeps rising. I'm eating now, so let's go to an external view. And watch. I love microwavable burritos. I should bind somehow the mute key for just OBS. I eat too much and drink too much on the mic. Just make a little bird a little bit smaller. There we go. Not smaller, but make him peek a little more in the corner.
Courier, Vanguard.
Trading birch with refinery. Mission complete. Restock cargo drones. Oh, all right. Oh, it's eating this stuff I'm supposed to be using to build the station and making drones. I should stop that. Oh well. Oh, bought a shit ton of energy. Okay, they're coming in. They're coming in. I think I need to. Oh gosh. This little dude right here. He's my main source of income right now. It's the factory is under repairs. Or rather renovation. Unless silicone ore. Oh, there it is. Oh, but it's not no longer in local automine, is it? Uh-oh. So is he... Oh, that's the wrong one. Must be still. I need 3 stars for advanced automine. He's full up, supposedly. What you doing? We can't find a place to sell, but he doesn't. He doesn't give a warning. No. We'll do it manually then. I need that money. You're full of helium, but you can't dock because we're building. Can I find a place with helium? No, nobody wants helium. Oh, wait. That person down there wants helium. Okay. We'll wait. What he can do is get rid of transfer with old storage. Electronics, because that was for the old dock, and some whole parts. And then go with electronics and whole parts. There's whole part right there. Let's sell those back. Fortunately, doesn't look like Claytronics is in demand anywhere. You're filled with helium and waiting. You should be going to trade. No, that's the large drill. Maybe I should start renaming them. That's what I wrote. Station miner. Let's put M. Min, so I don't. I guess I don't need this part too. Okay. And then Corpus miner information. You are also a mineral miner, so Corpus, and we will actually call you a free miner. Now when I look at this, it makes more sense. Although it doesn't really matter because once they're you're forgetting I can't move it with that. So it looks like they're starting on the heavy dock first, which I should have thought about, because then they probably should have built the other dock first, since I'm going to get less heavy traffic from the large than I am the other one, but kind of too late for that now. We'll just suffer. I wonder... It's just a trade filter. I wish you could see ships further out. Like maybe even have a little green dot in the corner so you know that you have friendly ships in this sector, so I can just go, okay, so who is it? Instead, I have to go, okay, there you are. And you're being followed by the courier. Oh, he passed you by. He passed you by. How does that make you feel? What am I looking at? Channel lock, and then there is object lock. I don't know the difference. Or rather, I should say, I know the object lock, but the channel lock I'm still not sure at. And we have my miner. When I say miner, I mean miner, not mine or. Wait a minute, it does mine or. Oh god. Oh. It's already like what? It's got to be like 83 degrees in here. 82. Oh, that's pretty close. Oh, it's going to be a warm day. Days like this, I wish I could just take it all off. But I would have to put the little bird, not a euphemism, back into his cage all day. And that's just cruel. So, I just deal with the heat. cool. If I had enough money, I would make, like in my garage, I would make or office, I guess, a replica of one of the cockpits, and that would be kind of cool. In fact, what I do want to do is it's going to be a little bit choppy because I'm going out into the browser, but I want to see wide monitor, widescreen. How much do they run? Ooh. I mean, if I get a widescreen like that, like I kind of want a widescreen curved monitor. But then again, I don't know. I need a, well, all they have around here is Best Buy, but I want to go in and see if they got any curved monitors that I can kind of stick my face in and see how well it works. Because I know some people say for them it's like uncomfortable or makes them sick or whatever. Curved monitors. But again, if I had to do that, then gosh, I would need to check to see if I could attach, because I got them. I got monitors attached to arms, or I could just raise those arms up on each side and get my other computer up and running finally and plug one of them into there. It all sounds like a lot of work to be doing for a place that I might only be in for a year. That's the biggest problem doing all these projects, is like it's a lot of work for just a year. I know some younger people will look at that and go, well, it's a year. Trust me, when you get older, a year flies by in a blink. I've been here a year, I still got boxes. Because there's no point in unloading them. I mean, half the stuff I rarely use, if ever. Some of them are just memories, and some of them are just too rare to just get rid of. So one day I need to go look. I got a lot of old stuff that might be like, it's funny about some old stuff, like things like VHS types kind of stuff. They go down in value after they go out of popularity, but then after a while, when they're stopped being made and stuff, they start going up in value. Like I know just before the last Top Gun released, one of the original Top Gun VHSs went for like $20,000 on eBay or something like that. I got an original Top Gun VHS too. I was like, well, I wonder. In fact, I got Alien and Aliens. Do I have Alien 3 on VHS? I don't know if I don't even know if I have Alien on a VHS. I think I do. I think I got them as a trilogy. I even got the Star Wars trilogy on VHS. And I believe it's just the one that's kind of, the visuals are enhanced, but they didn't change anything. Like, I know later on they replaced the original human ghost of Darth Vader with Hayden Christensen. I have it before then, so it's still I don't know what his name is, but it's still that guy. Oops, that was horrible of me. Anyways, so I could afford that. That's not bad, but question is, do I have everything else around it. All right. Let's see what's going on now. So, no, that's not what I meant by that. Where is my courier? Right there. Hey, quit screaming in my ear, and consequently into the whatchamacallit. Gosh. Let me open this. Where did Claytronics go to? Let's see. Claytronics. Where are you, Claytronics? Why am I not seeing Claytronics on? Oh, they're there. So they are used in and station modules, and that's it. So they're only good for when you're building stations. Bugger. I mean, it's going to be hard to sell. I may just have to space them. Oops. So courier, I want you to build storage and get the rest of those whole parts, because Terran does not use whole parts. Confirm. Profits from sales. I'm guessing that's because I bought it at a higher price when I went and bought them. Ah, well. Otherwise, they're just gonna sit in there rotting. You're on your way back. Alright, now I got 100k. I'm no longer as poor as I was. So my not end goal, I suppose, but one of my late term objectives for a personal ship is going to be a katana. Let's give you a high preset to start with. But what I think I'm going to get Argon flak turrets, since those seem to be the best. Two Mason streams, but I'll keep those on the lower. The upper ones I'm going to do either pulse lasers or proton barrages. I see a lot of conflicting things, like the projectiles are slower with the proton barrages, but they hit harder and stuff, and their range is better. I think I might do that because I got the turrets for short range, and they should do pretty good. So I think I'll do like these 2 proton barrages and 2 meson streams, because those are decent range, and even 2 of them will one-shot like a lot of smaller stuff. But that's mostly for larger and medium stuff that I can just run in and nail real hard. And then I'll need to look up some, see if I think Terran still have the best shield generators. Engines, however, I think just depends on what you want your travel speed to be. Terran has the best travel speed, if I remember correctly, but the regular speed is the issue. But then again, 500 is still a pretty good speed. Although the all-arounder. Yeah, maybe I'll just stick with the all-arounder. I forgot what they do. Or I forgot what they affect. I think that's just the strafing. The turrets. These will be nothing because I'm gonna get the argon flak. Press all the top software. I want to consumables. And then hopefully by then I'll have some cool paint mods. I need to see if there's a unique katana. I think there is. And if it's a pain in the butt to get or not. Oop. Click on that. Where to buy? Yeah, we know that. Collect the lockbox. Export ships. But it won't. Yeah, and as the turrets. I really wanted the katana because of the speed. Well, one reason, that and of the top 10 or so speeds, I like the look of it the best. Although the Prometheus looks pretty cool, but I have no idea how to get the Prometheus. Duke's Buccaneer, so I guess I need to become a pirate. Yar. Shoosh. But then I couldn't get the mason, or can I? Someone said something about it, them changing the way they do that. X for Prometheus. Duke's Haven. Became 10 after the shipyard. Choose to unite the Vernon and chose to oppose the Duke. You won't be building the Duke's Citadel shipyard. Okay. I wonder how good the ship is, actually. You can only capture the Prometheus if you united the Pyramids. Terra doesn't sell the fruit. You can unite the pyramid. There is one way you can unite the pyramid and get a Prometheus blueprint, but it requires you to have started a custom gate, creative or budgeted, and selected the Prometheus as a starting blueprint. Oh, okay. Let's see the good pictures of the Prometheus. Don't bite. Surprisingly, not many. I just get nothing but this stupid Alien ripoff continuation. And yes, I don't like the Prometheus or the what other ones were there. Those should have been just, they should have just made a separate series, but they wanted to write on the Alien franchise. And I know some people are like, oh no, I like the biological horror. It's like, yeah, but it separates so much from what the Aliens was. And then I know people say, no, but in the original script it was, oh yeah, but that's not what ended up it being. It's like, you can't say, well, that's what they originally were going to thinking about doing it. They took a different direction, and once you do that, you can't just try and backtrack and redo it and think it's going to work out with without looking weird. Not to mention there's a bunch of other things that didn't make sense and stuff. Let me mute this. I just want to see. Very good view of the Buccaneer. It's the front view. It actually seems kind of horrible. I mean, it looks like it'd be a good trade ship, but okay. Yeah, because it's a modified Plutus. Oh, there I do it again. What's the difference here? There's the speed, top speed, not that much different. Less cargo. More weapons and turrets, of course. Far more hull. More shield, more crew. But yeah, it's just modified Plutus for combat. 6 weapons. The Kurokami has 2 more. I just have to wonder about maneuverability and such. But you know what? That'll probably be a bit hard to actually get, so that's not something I should really worry about or think about right now. I wonder if I can. Yeah, I can do that live. X4 foundations. There we go. All right. How's my little courier turd doing? I was way back. Still nobody wanting Claytronics except for... Actually, that just means it hasn't been updated. You know what, let's... Oh, these are also sold wares too. Oh, nice. Do I have storage on here? I need to put some storage on there, but I need some more money before I do that. Money, money, money. Money. I don't see any missions. I mean, I guess I could... This is opening, which I should do fairly soon, because that brings them into the universe more, but if I remember correctly, does that one... I still think I need a fairly decent combat ship for that one, if I remember correctly. Guild mission. Community of planets is irresponsible in action in containing the xenon has once admitted that soul can only be saved if the temperate takes a proactive stance. Request that any able citizen soul study report to the designated representative for the memorials from Indojad site. Okay. And this is the Soul Militia, which I don't want to do that one yet. Okay, it says it's trivial, so hopefully it is trivial. Yeah, no reason to wait here because I need millions for the next part. And it's funny, it's like I get why they did it. It kind of expands the sim into more of a, well, an actual sim. You can get out of your ship and walk around. Walking around inside ships isn't that much of a, oops, I keep forgetting that. Isn't that much of a big deal, because most of them are fairly small. If they ever instituted a true capital ship where you could go down to, like, you know, the different, down the hallway to different offices and stuff, then this would be worth it. But right now it is kind of pointless. But you know what? If it helped improve their programming skills, you know, that's fine too. All right, get out. Last time you left me stranded almost. Jerk. Dock. All right. Technically, I'm not supposed to go out that way. I mean, I thought about doing it anyways, but. All right. Oh, I forgot to grab the WD-40 and ice that. Not literally ice it, but heal the squeaking. Just about an hour. I think they used to, or maybe that's attached to a weapon. There used to be a zoom. I'll have to look that up. Here's a problem. Sideways angle. Which one? Oh, it's only one. For whatever reason, it kind of looked like there was two of them. It's because there usually are. Whoops. I know why. I don't have enough experience flying in the new... What the heck is that? That was weird. I have to remember it's a new flight model, so it behaves just a little bit differently.
Entering Jupiter.
I don't know why I did that. It's quicker just to do this. Ah. Shift. I think I need to change it completely. Let's say reset it, but it used to be that just the middle key would change it to this, but now it's shift middle key. Zoom. Also wish it would center on me automatically. I'm far off. I'm going to, hopefully this doesn't cause issues. Where are you? Voice attack. Are. Beat Steam sometimes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so far no noticeable. Damn it! That's the other thing I tend to do is I tend to use the middle mouse to click back onto a screen because in most other games it's harmless and you don't accidentally shoot anything. In this one it's the opposite. It is the one that shoots. I need to just change it, but such a lazy ass. I don't know if I'm upside down or not. Ah, there we go. I guess I'm not. Just do it. I might have to tighten the controls, the sensitivity on the joystick. Does this have... No. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's see. The dead zone's fine. Sensitivity. No, not when walking. Do I need to be... Oh. Because I don't want to use joystick with rocking. Maybe I need to be in my ship to do that. I guess we'll find out later, because I'll try that then, if I remember. If it is, it's a kind of a dumb way to do it, honestly. And the other thing I need to do, let's see, let's check out... Edit profile. Okay, okay, hopefully this will work. That key, yeah, that's good. Let me autopilot to shift. Let's check the controls. I'm looking at my voice attack settings. So that key is still, because I know that. What is targeting? And I got obviously shift 1 through shift 4, the scanners, that's all good. Target management, okay. Close it, shift E is indeed a target. Clear target. Clear target is not here. Last target. Next target, okay. That's fine. So clear target, where is... Doot, doot, doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. Doot, 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 doot. Toggle chat mode. Okay, that would bring me there, and that is completely wrong. But I'm also not seeing a clear target. So I may just have to delete. I mean, I just could not say it and that'd be fine. Ooh, interesting. Let's add a new command, and that is Shift F. When I say scan target, you press is Shift F. Okay. 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 So I will delete the clear target because that's not even a thing in there anymore. Wait. Apply. Okay. And I'll try it a little bit when I'm back in the ship. Obviously, because it doesn't do anything on. Okay, dude or lady. I'm here to help with the Xenon. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, you're sure talking a lot. Just tell me what you want me to do. Are you sure you're human? I mean, those arms and the hands, that doesn't look too human to me. Look at those hands. They look like alien hands. Yeah, I don't trust you already. How long those fingers are. You could, like, completely grab her own head. This is an alien in disguise. You can also tell because the afro. They finally got the transmissions from Earth, and they think this is what's in style now. They're like, oh, afros. Like, that was out of style hundreds of years ago. Let's get started. Okay, what's this? It just opens the map. How boring. Finding survey. Scan ship containing ore. Ore has always been easy to... Like to monitor it. Oh, that's interesting. Mission failed. What?
Captain? Hello there.
Who are you? Oh, you're a crewman. Okay, let's go to mission. What do you mean? Which mission failed? Was it the one, the scan? I guess it was. That was weird. So kind of lame. No, it was. I already forgot what the warp back to ship was. Technically be walking controls. And I missed it. Did I? Get up from chair, dock. Use. Huh. Whatever. Oh, that's because he did it again. That asshole. What a prick. He keeps doing that. Let's change information. See, you shouldn't do that because that's hold positions. Ugh. I guess I need to. Where is it? Guess I can't. Like, I know we can in the settings make it so they never fly off without me, but I want, because I like to hang out on docks sometimes, and I want the other ones to I suppose I could just get rid of them off of the ship, and so there's no captain, but I like to be able to have someone fly it sometimes. Pirate antics, automatic resupply, blacklists. Behave, y'all. This dude's, I'm gonna fire him, or he's just gonna sit here and do nothing but, was that a written? No, that was an asteroid. So how's this looking? So this is, the pier is that, so let's, not the construction, logical overview. Config, everything is okay except that I need more energy cells. I got cells coming in. I don't need all the whole parts. I got everything with energy cells and they're on their way. Accept estimate for construction. Where are you, you dirtbag? Good lord, all the way down there. What a dirtbag. Just a teeny dirtbag. I should look at getting an EMP just for some of the better. I know I need lodestone. Luxury. Yeah, so I need a remote detonator and secure. I wish I could just tag them so I remember, because I have a bad memory. Already got lodestones. Let's look at it. Lodestone, remote, and secure. I mean, it kind of makes sense logically. No, I already got stones. I don't have anything else. Do I need a bomb launcher to use the? Okay, so it is. Although I think I can just attach them, can't I? Don't know. No, I have two. Don't have enough to be spending on stuff like that right now. I'm too poor. I'm too poor. Now let's go to. Oh, I can't do an external view. I can't do an external view, but I can do a live stream view. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, looks the same. What does it need that much of an operating budget for anyways? The only thing I'm going to let it buy is energy cells. I'll be using the silicone eventually, so. Okay. Right, get down here. You know, it would be kind of cool if they did add first-person shooting aspect to it. As long as it didn't have to be too, like, sometimes if you try and be too fancy with something, it gets worse. But just make it kind of like, almost like a Doom or Wolfenstein era style, where there's not, you don't have to worry about getting into cover or anything like that. Although I suppose since you got document as well, it probably wouldn't be hard. A basic shooter, they already got the shooting part in the engine. They got the running and walking around part. All they would have to do is change it so characters would receive and give damage. Everything else is already there. I imagine part of it is they're very, very cautious of it because any little thing they do, they try and experiment with, they get flack for. Like, oh, you're not doing the same stuff you always do. Damn you. Burn in hell. I'm going to kill your family. It's like, as long as they don't try and invest too much into it, there shouldn't be an issue. But it would be cool because then you could join in taking a ship. Of course, it'd probably be like cheating because it'd be almost guaranteed with the player, but then again, when the player knows what they're doing with ships, it's pretty much guaranteed anyways. But instead of helping from the outside, killing the turrets and stuff. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do a mission, but the mission is no longer there. Vic Gisler. Yeah, what kind of name is that? Mission offers. Yeah, I'm not doing any sort of card offers for a while. felt like I was going to do something, but I don't remember what it was. Well, let's head back. Yeah, nobody's buying helium. It's wild that nobody's buying helium. I mean, I need it for productions, which is fine, but and this guy is the gas miner. He also has helium. You're the free miner. You're doing that, and you got ore. But you have no place to dump it because maintenance. I guess I could have you sell it down there. Yeah, let's go ahead and have you sell it. Right, what is this? Oh, are you being scanned?
Elite Vanguard.
I'm guessing maybe he was attacked and then I guess he was.
Entering.
Either he was attacked or scanned. No, he was scanned. Okay. Automatically. I remember what I was doing, or what I was going to do. I was going to make sure that my who's what you call worked. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Engage travel drive. Good. All right. Acquire target. Oh, that's just for hostile, isn't it? Next target.
Kyushu.
All stop. Toggle scanner. Next target.
Laser Tower Mark II.
Scan target. Doesn't do it. Maybe it's too far. No. Toggle scanner. I could probably do more. I could probably put the long range scanner. Long range scanner. And then I could probably actually make it do the scan for me. I just got to be very careful about the timing. That would be the hard part. Long range scanner. Ooh. Okay, I'll take it.
Solo Gas.
YOLO gas. I wish it would kind of... Well, I guess it does nowadays. Oh wait, no, that wasn't on the map. That was... Long range scanner. It's pretty far off.
Laser tower, Mark 2.
Engage travel drive. You just run right through the container and blow it up, right? The worst part is you can't do them both at the same time, so you have to switch. Long range scanner.
Fox.
I should look up what the distance is on the long range scanner. If there is even a distance. In fact, while I'm floating through space, maybe I'll do that. Boop, 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 boop. 150 kilometers. That's the estimate is, okay. Quit screaming. Engage travel drive.
Aaron equipment dock.
Don't scream at me. I know it's warm. You should love it. You're a desert bird anyways. Oh, you don't like it because it's also a little bit humid. That's why. You say I'm a desert bird, not a damn jungle bird. Long range scanner. That's fairly close. Comparatively. It feels like I can. Do, 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 do. Oops, I did it again, as I always do. Oh. Almost had it.
Unknown object.
There we go. Oh gosh, I hope I can do it in the ship. What kind of gun do I have? Hmm. Let me check something real fast. You know, let's hit quick save, because I don't know if I know some of these explode. Like some of them have mines on them too. Instead of just destroying what's inside, they destroy you, which I don't want to. I don't want to be destroyed. That seems like a bad idea. And then doing this without a gimbal is kind of annoying too. Ah, that sucked. I do hate the lockboxes sometimes. What kind of lockbox was that? That was this. Where am I? Titan. No, I'm up here in Jupiter. I wonder if there's a tip. Yeah. Possible loot. And now are they? We could use ship weapons. Okay. Now the question is, do I reload and try again? You know what? I'm not going to. There's rarely anything decent in those that I can tell of. Or rather, rarely anything that's enough for me to want to deal with it again, or to reload. Should I say, not enough for me to want to do anything to deal with the time that it takes to reload. That's one of the big issues of the game is the reload time, which I don't fault them for, because as much as being simulated and stuff, it has to be like that. Like you can be like, oh, other games don't do nearly what this game does, regardless if most people don't even see it. Let's. So what other? There's the Fox. Nah, that's an ugly ship. Also too slow. I don't think I'm gonna do better than the Katana. Like the Kurokami maybe, but I have to. have to go through that whole mission thing, and I don't want to do the mission thing right now. Although, I believe that does make me invisible to the Xenon. And there's the Odachi, which, you know, Odachi looks kind of cool, but I have to buy the timelines to get it. And I don't want to... I'm thinking about buying the timelines, but I don't want to just right now. And there's the although the that actually looks pretty cool too. Do I need to be friends with them to get a nemesis? Although it's about half as fast. Now, let's see. What's it look like once I put Terran? Terran. What's a frontier engine? I don't know what the frontier engine is. Anyways, all-arounder Mark III. It does not tell me what it changes the speed to. Oh, wait, did that change at all? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, it's the difference between the frontier engine. So I still could get 3,000 travel speed. That's... I want to be really fast. And he's not as fast as other speed, but the whole strength is 10,000. $560. That's 5 forward weapons and 2 turrets. So it is slightly more armored than, or slightly more weaponed out than the katana, but katana has a tiny bit more hull. The same. Isn't there a button? I could swear I saw a button that said compare. Oh well. Shoosh. Yeah, that's a hard one to deal with. Although then again, that's 3 and 3. Well, we'll just stick to the easy one to get, I guess. Let's see the speed difference. What's the difference between the Vanguard and the Sentinel? The same. Sentinel has more cargo. It's a little bit slower. Look at the speed again for the 100 meters a second faster non-travel, and like 800 more for travel. Cargo is the same. One more facing weapon on the Nemesis. But if I can't, I mean, if I can use can't use the Terran stuff for it, then it doesn't matter because Terran weapons, the Meson lasers are massive. But I do really like the look of the Nemesis. So many decisions. Oh, I should have restarted stream a little bit ago. Oh, no, let's do that now so I can break it up. So I am to start and stop this, or stop and start stream again.